Hello, my name is Vince Davis. I started my working career about 7 years ago, right after I graduated high school in 2010. These past 7 years, I've worked for three different companies. My first job, I worked at Walmart as a customer service manager. My next job, I worked at Martin Sprocket and Gear, which is a machine shop where we manufacture gears and sprockets. And then my next employer, which is also my current employer at the moment, is Kimberly-Clark. Now, out of the three jobs, my time working at Walmart was probably the job that I gained the most leadership experience out of. As a customer service manager, I dealt with customer relations, customer service issues. I created and handed out employee evaluations. I worked with employee break schedules, and overall I worked directly under management. Both at Martin and at Kimberly-Clark, the only type of leadership experience that I received from those two jobs was through training. I was able to train probably around 10 employees between both companies. But other than training, I didn't really get that much leadership experience out of those two. Fast forward to when I started this program. If you were to ask me who I was as a leader then, I would tell you that I was a good leader because I knew how to work with people and I knew how to keep people motivated towards succeeding with every task that they do. Looking back to where I was last year, I can tell you at that time my inexperience played a large role in what I didn't understand about being a leader within an organization, as far as using data within an organization to help improve tasks throughout the day. I had little to no knowledge. I can't recall any situation where I was able to do that. Changes within the organization, I had no idea how to deal with major changes, and my commitment level at that time really wasn't at a high point. With it being my first job, I did not have any specific plans of making a career at Walmart. That also played into my inexperience as a leader. But when I started this program, I did feel like I needed to learn more. But honestly, I felt like I already knew enough to be a successful leader within an organization. But from what I've learned over these 10 courses, I learned a whole lot, and I have a complete new mindset and a library full of knowledge towards the future, being a leader within an organization. Looking back over this organizational leadership program, each course that we took covered a different aspect of what it takes to be an effective leader in any type of organization. With each class, there were a few takeaways that I noted that I could use for my journey going forward as a leader. The first one dealt with issues in organizational leadership. This course defined what an organization is. It spoke about the characteristics of a good, effective leader, such as commitment, honesty, and motivation, and how leaders must perform when issues arise within an organization. Now, key takeaways as far as characteristics go, as I just mentioned, were honesty. You have to be honest with your employees, pretty much everyone that you deal with on a daily basis. You have to be committed and motivated. Those both work hand in hand. You have to be committed to your organization and its success, and you have to keep yourself motivated. If you're not motivated and you're not committed, then you're probably not going to end up being a great leader for any type of organization. Moving on, the data decision making. It covered how to collect and analyze quantitative data and how to use that data to help aid in decision making. It kind of showed a different way of using statistics and accounting to create information. Information you can gain from collecting any type of data can help you make decisions. The project that we did, the data analysis report, where we took the raw data and we made an analysis in a Word document, an Excel document, and finally a PowerPoint. It helped us demonstrate how to take a raw data file that contained information such as dates of purchases, the amount of purchases, put it into a graph, and help us identify certain trends that would definitely aid in any type of decision making, no matter what the organization is. Moving on, leadership theory basically revolved around the role of leadership with management. Any organization has leaders, and those typically are the managers of said organization. Both courses revolved around planning and controlling different types of organizations, issues that come up in organizations, workplaces in general. The turnaround at Nissan case study that we did provided a great example of what it takes to be a leader. And when it spoke about Carlos Ghosn from when he took over Nissan, when Nissan was on the brink of bankruptcy, he faced all kinds of adversity. He went into a Japan company. He wasn't from Japan. He was an outsider. He felt as if he was an outsider at times, but he did everything that he needed to do in the face of adversity in order to turn that organization around, and he did so within just a few years. Moving on from that, the next course was Leading Change. This is probably one of the more important pieces of information that we could learn as we move forward in our leadership journey. Because within any type of organization, you're going to have change that comes up. When you're dealing with change, one of the key takeaways I got from this course was the detailed planning and strategizing that it takes to effectively conduct such change. The culminating project in this course was the change management plan, which is where we set up an action plan, a schedule. We pretty much helped us set up everything we needed to do to fully prepare for such a change in an organization. And to finish it off, with capstone 1 and 2, the first capstone, we did our leadership interview. I conducted mine with Miss Amanda Willows from the Lamar County Adopt-A-Cop, as well as Miss Shaylan Thomas, who is the head of the committee of the Trails and Parks Committee in Reno, Texas. My strategic case analysis that I covered, I decided to do it over Miss Willows' Lamar County Adopt-A-Cop organization. And from the beginning of the interview until I submitted my strategic case analysis, I was able to learn as much as I could from Miss Willows herself, as far as the functioning, the planning, pretty much every detail of their organization, and I was able to come up with my implementation plan of a new website. Because after analyzing everything about her organization, I felt the best way to benefit their organization is to create a website. And I would actually be very happy to present this case analysis to them in person, just to see what they think about it. I think it would be very interesting. If I were to describe myself as a leader today, compared to the leader that I was when I first started this program, I can definitely say that I'm more ambitious, I'm more committed, and I now have the tools that it takes to be a successful leader within any type of organization that I am able to be a part of. When I first started this program, I was an inexperienced leader. I had a little bit of experience from Walmart, but at that time, from that time till the time I started this program, I had no direction of where I wanted to go as far as my career. I had no plans of becoming a leader in any type of organization. And with this program, I feel like that I've learned not only how to be a successful leader, but I feel like I've learned a lot about myself too. With these courses revolving around each of these different aspects, from the issues in organizational leadership all the way to how to use data to make decision making, the different leadership theories, how to lead change, and of course the capstone, which is probably the most crucial class in my opinion, because specifically with the strategic case analysis, I was able to go from not knowing anything about the Lamar County Adopt a Cop to creating an implementation plan for a change. And by completing that project, I feel as if I now fully understand what I can do, and I know how to deal with issues now that I wouldn't have known how to before, especially ethical issues. I'm more dedicated than ever now, and I really look forward to seeing what I can do in the future. As I reach the end of this organizational leadership program, for the first time in my life, I feel like I have a sense of direction as far as my career goes. And after giving it much thought, I have decided that I want to pursue a career in human resources, whether it be with the company I'm employed to now, Kimberly-Clark, or elsewhere. The reason why is I believe with everything that I've learned in this program, I feel like a totally new person as far as what it would take to be a leader. I feel like I've gained an extensive amount of knowledge, and after doing some research, I feel like human resources would give me the best opportunity to utilize my new skills that I've learned. As essentially, human resources acts as a bridge between employees and an organization's leadership. And I feel like with my past experiences, I thrive the most when I'm able to work and help people, and I feel like human resources would be the best fit for me. As far as what I need to do to continue my leadership journey, there's one word that comes to mind, and that is experience. Of course, that can apply to almost anything, any type of career anyone can have, but especially with human resources and especially within the business environment in our society, experience is always a great thing to have. With the little experience that I have, I definitely feel like I need to build on that. And now that I'll have my degree, I'll be given the opportunity to get that chance. So whether I stay with one company or whether I move to several different companies working in HR, whatever I've got to do to get more experience under my belt, I feel like I'll be able to thrive. And yeah, this new sense of direction has definitely come from this program. And I'm very, very grateful for what I've learned here.